Good morning. Knock, knock. Test, test. Can everyone hear me? Wonderful. Wonderful. Good to know. Can everyone see me? Good day, folks, and good morning all. Oshiuta Yukihyo, hello, welcome. I am here to give everyone a roasting. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. First, just say a quick good morning to folks. Good morning, Debut, please don't implode. Good morning, Utuka Jack. Also to Mario and Nadi and VOD. Hello, VOD potatoes. Greetings, Moyed, I hope work is going well. Good morning, good morning, Mins, and good morning, Gina. Good morning, Camberdan. Good morning, Umi. Greetings, Yor. Good morning, Majesty, and Jenny Cricket, and Composer who's always first, wowie. So quick. And good morning, Key. Gowers chat. Morning, folks. Good morning, Strawberry. I am not really here to do the roasting, but it's true that I wanted to talk about something, or at least I wanted to articulate something that I'd been thinking about since the last stream, perhaps. And so, pardon my frog voice as always. Rather than making it an announcement, which is kind of a big word, I would like to say that this is more along the lines of me wanting to perhaps clarify some boundaries I'll set for this stream, and like chat participants, people who want to come and say hello to me as I stream, or want to say other things. And so, I suppose to start off with, there's very few people for whom this actually applies. But since I have, and this is sort of over the course of the past several months that I've been streaming, more than a year now, I've gracefully kited through my 1-year anniversary. Since I've seen the occasional appearance or comment, yes, I just wanted to take a moment and clear up some boundaries, clarify what they mean. Is everyone on board with that? Thank you. So, for those of you who've heard me talk about this before, sometimes I run into trouble, or the occasional person who oversteps lines. These are my lines, these are my personal lines, mostly from the adoptable and occasionally the RP communities. So I just wanted to talk about this today so that we could make things clear, or that I could draw clear lines in the future. But I'm not an artist who parades names and crimes around or what have you. Not my taste, not really my culture. So for the most part, if I feel like someone has ever done something to cross me, I simply act like they don't exist, because it's too much of a grievance to fight anyone about it, and I could never bring myself to do so. Frank, welcome. Hello, Bert. Anyway, so again, I don't go out of my way to punish people for their varied misdoings, no matter how I perceive them, and more often than not, the only thing that will result from anything less than plagiarism that can be handled in a court of law, which not a lot of things fall under, is that I will never interact with you on an interpersonal level. I don't want compensation, I don't want your reputation, and I don't want you ruined. But you are not my friend, and that is the end. And so, to me, through the years, this has been easily and for the most part silently maintained, lest I receive a concerned ping from mayhaps one of my adoptable buyers, because I never held on to hello Misa, hello, not sorry. Apologies. If I'm here roasting anyone, it's probably not you. Anyway, I have never really held on to a social media presence, at least for the last many years, and in doing so kind of rarely made myself available that way. However, since I am now on stream, I'm not just a fleeting gallery, but I'm now more of a face and a voice and a personality. And so I have decided that from now on, I will time out or ban anyone I don't want to engage with in chat. Perhaps that seems like a really obvious thing to say, but it hasn't really been an obvious thing to do up until this point. Because the chat is a place where not only my viewers, but I should be comfortable. And if you are unwelcome there, you should be quiet. I won't respond to what you have to say, and I'll ignore what content you're asking of me. Perhaps this, putting it into words like this sounds reasonably severe. It sounds like something severe. It isn't. Of all the ways that I can treat the people, the handful of people that I hold in disdain, establishing what to me was already there as a thorough distance is just that. And so, perhaps for the handful of people who do find themselves asked not to speak within this chat, you might find this kind of treatment to be unfair. If you consider yourself a fan of me or my work, but not at all, for your goodwill toward my creations, I am ever grateful. But just to be clear, I'm not talking about your sentiments. I'm solely talking about a consequence of your actions. And if the consequence of your actions is I don't want to talk to you, then that is it. And in the future, you should stop trying to talk to me. I don't think that this is anything to, fanfare on about. But I felt that it should be mentioned regardless. I debated about this, and I also had a good chat to my delightful moderator, Michael, about this. And I thought to myself about the pettiness, the pettiness of axing people from chat in such a manner, and thinking that I could afford to simply let them talk, respond on and off, in the way that I do to most chatters. But in the greater scope of things, regardless of how you might feel about my creations, in my personal time and space, I owe you nothing. And in a world of, billions of truly wonderful people, I really don't have to bend and accept, even parasocially, people with whom I don't want to interact with. Anyway, the people I'm talking about are rarely so virtuous as to apologize, not that it necessarily matters. I don't think I'd want to see one anyway. If for some reason you end up banned and you watch this and you hear my words and you think to yourself that your sentiment entitles you to my time or my forgiveness, you're also wrong. Who do you think you are to demand my time? The answer is, I don't need to know who. And if you feel inside you that my distance, my created distance, is somehow harmful to you, perhaps you should reconsider why you would care. Because if you didn't consider my feelings upon doing the things that you did, why would they be of importance to you now? The point is that this is a choice made for my peace of mind. It is solely a personal choice. It is just made by a person who interacts with others, and it is not so severe. There will always be people who you do not have to befriend on any and every level. And for me, there is a handful of people I would simply prefer didn't talk to me in chat. Thank you for understanding. I hope that message has been made clear. Well, thank you for saying such things. Thank you for understanding that sometimes you'll do a thing and I will mentally pretend like you're not there. There's very few people to whom this applies. I could count them on one hand. Thanks for listening. Time to become more crying bun in the corner. I'll just find out if my drawing screen is working. No, just kidding. Gotta dip under. Oh. There we go. Well, thank you for the bun drink water redeemed of you. Sorry I didn't actively respond to everyone's kindly comments. When I see something in chat that is unpleasant, I absolutely do not see it. What I'm talking about, I think, is more along the lines of not unpleasant chat comments, but rather people that I already don't engage with. But perhaps They don't realize that. Is it personal? Yeah, it is. It's not. This isn't a decision that I've made out of some professional obligation. It's a choice made for my own comfort. Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm not going to be so bold as to say a stream that I'm doing on public on twitch.tv is my personal space, because that's also not true. But it's true that I think still, to a certain extent, even if I allow some people to watch what I'm doing, it doesn't mean that I have to speak with them, that I have to make them feel welcome to talk to me, especially if in my world they're not. Anyway, back to drawing. Back to drawing a thing. So this character we started few days ago. I designed them on stream, looking a bit like this. Sorry if you're here for the first time and you've just had to come into that. I actually have some more salty things to say today. But subs only mode, that's okay, that's not necessary. And it's not even that I've asked them to stop watching me. It's just that I don't want to get to know them. I don't want to let them get the wrong idea as well, to think that they're allowed to approach me, or that they are somehow that somehow this is an opportunity for them to bridge that distance. Enjoy your dinner, Naughty support. Eat well. Aha, I see. Someday only flowers chat. Mayhaps if I have a lot of flowers that can apply. Anyway, so I worked on doing this design in which I scrolled a Valentines-esque sort of design. In a few minutes before coming on, I also drew a fuller version of the design, which I will probably tag in later. I'll leave it so that I can look at it, but otherwise I'll continue just chipping away at this one on the side here. Thank you for enjoying the palette. It's just meant to be something... same word, Valentine's-esque. But I'm still designing this character, and I'm still thinking about the way I'd like them to look. Oh, this character won't have a name. I won't give them a name. I think what I will do is, when it comes to a name, a title, name, might choose an appropriate rose. Actually, you know what? I might look for an appropriate rose right now. What else did we do last stream? Oh, I talked about the delightful resource that is the Gaia Online Adoptable Gallery, which I toss on a frequent basis. She rose up from my creative mind. I mean, if for a design I'm circling my mind in anguish, of course I've got to go look at things, go toss my gallery, have a look around, go inspect all these beautiful things. Don't bash on them. Don't bash on them. I don't buy them because I don't have any use for designs this small. but I like looking at them. In fact, I could show you. I could show you the adopt that I'm looking at right now. But of course, I don't want to be rude to. I don't want to be rude to the person who made them. What should I do? I'll just save that for another time, perhaps. Pretty. Sorry, me looking at flowers. I could link them instead. This is true. Very well. Well, since you asked for a link, here's the delightful set of adopts that I'm looking at right now. Fun. Hope you're doing alright. Thank you, Dashing Demon. Good luck with your work. I'll just look at these on the side, methinks. Keeps open my my Google search of Coral Peach Roses. Aren't they cute? Some of these names Anyway, I like them. Someone in my position, I think I can't help but sort of echo again how frustrating it can be, sort of, and how nebulous the argument between referencing versus inspiration can be. But, you know, and some delightful pixels done by my cool friend Fi, who I should also plug at some point, but she is probably fast asleep. Yeah. There's many ways to spin the aesthetic, the anything, inspiration from something without borrowing the whole thing frame for frame. Oh. What? Thank you for dealing with the bot? Amazing. Mod powers. There's another thing which I've been thinking about addressing, and perhaps I shouldn't address in a place where my voice can be heard. But I also received thank you for the love. I'm not sure who the cute bunny is, but there is a bun here. A villainous sort of bun. If I don't get the lines right, also I'll just paint over them later, which is yet another secret. Don't worry, it's never too late to make mistakes. That's not good advice. I'm not going to say that in good faith. How are the preparations for the Valentine's stream going? Well, aside from making the basic assets, I have a couple of friends who said that they could pop by. This is sort of a debatable pop by. I think aside from one of them, the others, I'm just like, I have the invitation open, but if they don't come along, then no hard feelings, everyone. We'll just, we'll find some other way to hang out, and you'll have to put up with me alone. But... Oh, I put up that hand-holding preview. For those of you who perhaps won't see it on the day, there's the scandalous hand-holding. I know. It do be rather exciting, if you find hand-holding exciting. Oh, thank you. Honestly, when I was making my Valentine's little advertisement banners, I came on at some hour of the evening, and I thought, I gotta make a thing. So I spent a couple of hours thinking, what's excuse me for reusing this word, but Valentine's-esque. And then I just scrambled something together quickly. Not at all. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I think what I might do is I might just block out the lines, and I might attempt to paint whatever is reasonable. Silent, welcome. Thank you for listening to the Dorian Gray reading. I'm glad you like them. Also, we made it to 9K followers on Twitter, which is more than I've ever cared to have before. So thank you for following me. Please feel free to unfollow me at any time. Hope you enjoy your stay. Goldie, please bun rave freely. You don't need to tag along for Valentine's Day with me. Of course, I'd be happy to see you. This is called cleaning. This is called a tedious cleaning process, and it's not even super detailed. But I am indeed creating lines to hold color. Sometimes I would just apply color and I would paint it out, but this time I'm going to at least get a feel for the lines. You may be wondering, do they ever get neater than this? And the answer is, of course, no, they don't. Oh gosh, that's right. The Twitch hasn't approved my animated emotes yet. They're so good. I shouldn't say that about emotes that I made myself, but having rave emotes makes all the difference. They have to be, you know, they have to be accepted before Valentine's. Otherwise, how are you guys going to rave with me in the sewer? It'll be disastrous. Thank you. There's still time. Anything is fine. Actually, not quite what I was going for. Bun rave. I was debating about calling it bun rave versus bun headbang, but headbang is too long, so it's gotta be rave. Just want to hear that awesome playlist. I mean, I could play it right now, but I feel like the calming music. I feel like the calming music should probably stay. We'll just have a quiet time. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for liking my art. Oh, I could, but I would rather not. I add them. That is. Just as a personal preference. Sometimes I like to listen to it for that, for those pumping, energetic tunes. But I'm not doing the pumping energetic today. I mean, one day I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna be so pumped that everyone will have to listen to my rave music the entire time. Chances are that won't happen anytime soon. But you never know. Welcome, Lan. Just bumbling by with some design thoughts. I think even though I said edgy for this character, I think ultimately I'll soften their image a bit. I like to soften their image a bit more, so that they're a better match for their colors. Something like that. Rave fun music, yeah. And then I'll be in the bottom corner, dancing, except my canvas will be open as well. That'll be the day. Edgeligant. Like a joyful elf. Debut. Flower eyes bun. That's someone we haven't seen in a while. Can you see? Blink, blink. You're all the flowers in my eyes. If only they weren't falling out all the time. You'd be curious to see me dancing and drawing at the same time. I don't know if I can do it, but I mean, no time like the present to find out, right? No, not now. Not right now. I will, I'll do a little, zoom in for you. If the tears were flower petals, well, that would make sense. Perhaps if you ever make Bun cry, although the petals are always coming out anyway. Oh. Thanks for calling them pretty. Thank you for the redeem. Anyway, perhaps you'd be surprised, but I cry all the time. Cried awful lot. Oh, she, thank you for the bun stretch redeem. I'm so bun free in my horror movie. I don't know if I would cry during the horror movie. I'll cry reading emotional things. But, I mean, I think I may have mentioned this before, but much of my crying tends to be done in silence. I mean, lo and behold, lots of fun crying emojis to use. Surprise. Oh, silent. You have such a way with words. What's the saddest movie or show you've seen? Could be an episode if you want. I suppose there's a few things that come to mind. I suppose if there was a piece of media that made me cry a lot when I was in school, I cried a lot during Clannad and Clannad After Story. I think my life was changed because of Clannad and Clannad After Story. Would you ever link your Twitch to your Discord server? How do I do that? Oh no, technology. I know that there's some people who haven't really given Clannad a chance because they don't like the moe moe style. But since I rather liked it anyway, when I watched it, I think I was in school, like in high school. I watched Clannad and After Story, and I just cared about it so much. I think I cried the entire summer holidays. Have you ever cried tears of joy? Oh, scratch his head. I don't know. Perhaps not. I think joy is not a good defining word for tears, especially if they're going to be coming from me. If there's anything that made me very sad when I was a kid, though, like in terms of media, I don't know how many of you watch Teen Titans. How many of you watch Teen Titans? But oh, there is one. Sorry, integrations. Oh, naruhodo. I might look into it. I didn't cry, but I thought about this episode for a very, very long time. I cried for Terra. I'm not talking about the Terra episodes. I love Terra. And it was the episode where Starfire gets sent into the future, and she realizes that all her friends have grown old and fallen apart without her. it upset me so deeply. It upset me so deeply as a child. Oh, I like it a lot, but at the time I was so heartbroken by it. In general, though, I think that Teen Titans is that one show that I will always appreciate, and sort of for people who enjoy that sort of cartoon, I'd always recommend. It had some really wonderful lessons and character writing. Yes, that's correct. That's the one. That's the episode. It left such a lasting impression on me. I might not have cried, but something inside me was very upset. Was very upset by that particular episode. I cried for Terra and what have you, but nothing will hit quite as hard as yeah. Oh, I'm kind of hi. Welcome, Amatsu. Oh gosh. That's fair. I'll tell you something else that I can't watch because I'm a baby. I can't watch the graduation streams of streamers that I like live. It's really saddening to see. I don't know. Just terrible futures that maybe you could have prevented. I think it's worse when you could have prevented it. Anyway, thank you for talking Teen Titans with me. Weeps a little bit. Oh, thank you for the bun drink water redeem. Of course, if I was ever going to G-word, I would appreciate if people came. But it's just, for me, I need that buffer. I need that buffering time. Sometimes I actually can't. Sometimes I can't bring myself to do it. So in my heart, I pretend like it didn't happen. Judge me freely. Judge me freely. Okay. Yes, let's not talk about this. In terms of generally sad media that I found sad, but oh, actually no, let's not talk about that. Bun cries. I cry when I run scenarios. I do shed tears when I'm running scenarios. No. Oh, Sen. Oh, poor Sen. I mean, I don't expect people to cry. I think I had this conversation with Patty when we were talking about sort of the nature of tabletop, and she mentioned how and she used Critical Role as an example here, and she was like how people are so into their characters and they play them so well, and how she feels a little barred at times from really unleashing her full theatre kid potential. It's not the exact wording she used, but that's the general gist of what she was talking about there. And don't cry, or at least if you must cry, then cry your heart out, and then don't cry afterwards. And for me, as someone who has never played your standard, typical, run-of-the-mill D&D, I only know, I don't know, how I would like to tell a story, I suppose, for lack of better words. What do you mean, wreck the player's heart? Nani? And I was talking a bit about how the acting side of things, like the voices aside, I never expect the people that I roleplay with to go out of their way to make up voices for their characters unless it helps them. If it helps you, then absolutely be free, but it's not a requirement. I don't expect anything like that. I just think it would be nice if people I play with are engaged in the story, engaged in their characters. But the acting on the side, or at least my portrayal of the characters, NPC or not, is always just done sort of with the preference that I want them to feel like I'm doing my best to be immersed, and so, you know, therefore giving them more space to I don't know, I think I've talked about this a few times with slightly different thoughts each time. In general, I just want everyone to have a good time. Oh, then are you being my tabletop reference here? As someone who's tabletop with me? Thank you. I see. Recently, if I've ever done any writing, it's mostly been scenarios. Proof of how good it is? You see, I don't know if my players are immersed unless it's really obvious to me that they're immersed. I think the worst thing is feeling that the person you're playing with is awkward. Like, obviously there's a limited number of ways I can mitigate that, but feeling that they're awkward or that they don't have the space to really play their characters fully. I don't know, I still... Even if I'm affected by that, I can't manifest that. I can't manifest those feelings. I have to still be as immersed as not immersed, but just like as immersive I can be, regardless of what the players are doing. Anyway, the scenario that I played with Zen, the Christmas scenario, is a great one. I like it a lot. I think it's a bit hard, but rewarding to play. My reading of Dorian Gray was immersive. Thank you. For those of you who came along, perhaps just a little handful of you, I did a little reading of Heartful Boyfriend with my cool friend Lily, Kira Lily, a new VTuber. And she is a great vocalist, and I have a great time reading with her. In the future, as in the near future, I'll be sure to introduce her to you guys. And perhaps we'll get to reading something together. Bun scenarios. I've written a few scenarios. The one I've been working on recently has been done sort of as a semi-campaign thing with my friend. As in just a cohesive story sort of thing. But I could definitely play it with people without much setup. About fireworks. And features some NPCs of mine that I'd say most people haven't met before. I said when I came out with this new model that I was going to TRPG more, and I have not really done a good job of getting anything out in public, but slowly preparing things. I don't know. It's a slow process. Also, everyone is so busy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I hope that my current audio settings are okay. No, keep trying to fiddle and get the right level of noise cancelling down. Difficult. Oh, glad. What should I do? I realize this, but I've written quite a few sort of original things now. And to play them with other people, I think a few of them would need adjustments, but otherwise I'd be happy to start inviting folks to play stuff I wrote. Sweat. My god, look at the time. I'm never gonna get this done. Okay, let's get a motor on. There's I gotta think a little bit more. Is it time to whip out the rave playlist? No, it's really not. Dun is very tired. I'd sooner all of chat just had a snooze with me instead. Bun draws at the speed of Bun? Ooh. I sure do. Crumbs, welcome. It is I, Rabbit. Thank you. I mean, ultimately the goal is to have my Valentine's Day design made before Valentine's arrives, but checks my watch. Oh boy, it do be the 11th. Oh, it's okay. We can do this. I will not necessarily speed run, but fast run. Run at the speed of fast, which isn't very fast. Snoozing stream sounds very comfy. I'm glad. I would hope so. Because I don't know if you'd get very much sleep if it wasn't comfy. And we'll rave music another day. Okay, before looking at this confuses me too much, I'm going to put some color on it. Phew. Oh, adopt. I'm still thinking about that exchange that I had. I don't think those people watch my stream, but even if they did, I don't think it matters. I think some of the best stuff that I've ever drawn, I drew at the speed of quick. Or at the very least, I didn't lament over it too much. Might just try to shimmy that in there. That'll do. Well, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I suppose all is generally well in the world of adoptables are wise. Generally speaking, people are very good to me. Just aside from some encounters. But also generally speaking, I don't think anyone in the community really gives a toss about what I think. Oh. Thanks for the kind words, Debbie. I'm just going to fidget with these lines a bit. We'll lighten them in spots. Who's that buns person? Alright, you lot. Settle down. I'm still thinking about whether or not I should make an announcement. And this is just me thinking aloud at the moment, but I'm on the fence still. I don't know if it's really worth putting the rule in, or guys going wild back there. Silent, not you two. Oh. Well, thank you for sharing. Anyway, I'm thinking about some other dusty things. The issue wouldn't have arisen if I were more productive, but I'm just not. I'm really not. Hard to deal with. And I don't even think it's the hardest for me to deal with. I'm glad to hear you've recovered, Silent. It's what I'm drawing as an adopt. And my brain is ticking over. Nephew is having his own rave in the corner, I see. Should I whip out the rave playlist for you? Oh, Soldier Rain, thank you for the sub. Golly. You can always tweet your thinking if this can help you. Oh. Because this is the internet. And saying things doesn't get you in trouble ever. Yeah. I'm not in the habit. I'll be the first to say that I'm not in the habit. But the gist of what I'm thinking about is that I received some complaints recently that one person is buying the bulk of my my shiny racehorse species. And for the folks who follow my designs, they might already match a name to the description. But I received a note basically from Oh, no, nothing goes on Twitter, ever. if you tweet something, it's there forever. And if you think that somehow tweeting is, you know, shouting into the void, I think you should maybe start journaling or something instead. I'd say this in complete earnest. I don't mean any offense, of course, to people who use Twitter frequently. No, the locked part doesn't matter. In fact, I feel like there's been a lot of drama just spring out of locked accounts, or whatever betrayal happens outside of them. Twitter's not my thing. I really like the friends I have who use it, and I'm back on it so that I can upkeep updates for this account. But I am not fond. Yes, there's this whole dramatic tension about leaking things that are said on locked accounts. Truly. I've encountered it between my friends too. It's not an uncommon thing. And I mean, this is coming from me, who's not exactly a social butterfly. I don't have a huge network. It's just me and the people that I care about. But if there's anywhere where I'm going to share my feelings, it's definitely not going to be Twitter. Also, in this day and age, if you think you can say things on Twitter without backlash, you're also wrong. No, it's fine. Anyway, so this, there is no need to share private thoughts online, but, you know, I think that if you want to, then that's your choice, but, I do think that it's a dangerous thing to do. I personally think that it's a dangerous thing to do. If there's a place that I'm going to put my life, Twitter is the last. It's the last of my choices. Anyway, you catch me here on stream, on record, sharing things from the emptiness of this very small brain. Suppose you can shield your ears from this. Suppose you can shield your ears from this. But, ranting to your cat? Lovely. 2 rabbits. Oh. Bun shouting into the void? You guys aren't the void. You guys aren't the void. Actually, it's probably not a bad thing for some of these opinions to be heard, because for a very long time I think that my overall silence about some of the things that I've encountered in various communities with various people, the gist of the message was basically that they felt, this anonymous group of people, that they felt it was unfair that this person was hoarding the bulk of the designs from this past year's period. For this particular species. It was this particular species only. And then they go on to, you know, mention some incident of suspected TOS flouting and what have you. And then they finished off with would anything be put in place to counter this? And then they sent this link for a public discussion about it, and the link is to csventbutfaster.tumblr.com, tagged with my CS. And golly, I have some thoughts. CS venting, but faster. Tumblr.com. That's right. I have a lot of thoughts. If your complaint is avoid phishing scams and stuff. I mean, I suppose that's true. I think that this was just a message sent to me in earnest from someone who didn't want their name to be revealed, though. My thoughts about this, I think, are if your complaint is that someone has more money to spend on things than you, on a product that you wanted, I understand your frustration, but I can't do much about that for you. People with the money to buy or spend on a service or a product from me can't always get what they want. And in general, I suppose I'm just sorry for not being able to make things faster. But, oh, you know what I forgot to do? That's right. I needed to add them in. I care about the things that I make within myself, but I just don't think that they're so great that people would make a fuss over them. I don't mean anything by saying that. It's just, again, just a feeling on the matter, and the feeling of not being able to afford things that I want, luxury or not, also plague me as well. I'm grateful that there are people who like my art enough to spend money on it. I don't have a lot to give, but I still want to be paid, so I ask for the person willing to give the most, and I go from there. I think the thing here is that I realized this was linked to me as a discussion. But what it actually is a list of tagged anonymous complaints about this, not only this buyer by name, obviously it's about me and my close species, and naturally it also includes taking issue with the fact that I want to be paid. Now, while I am fully aware, and I've always been aware that people speak about me in this way in their own space, the fact that you would link a board of rants to me while labeling it as a reasonable discussion is not an opinion that I share. And while I'll apologize for not working quickly enough for people to get what they want, I won't apologize otherwise. I don't ask you to participate in my conflicts or my salt, and why would you ask me to read this? If your biggest beef with me is the fact that I like to be paid, then you can do yourself a great favor by not giving me your money. I'm not taking work at the moment. So the people who want it, even if they can afford it, can't get things from me, so they're not happy. I don't make designs fast enough, so people who feel wronged by the auction bidders, you know, they're not winning, so they're upset. There's more people who are upset. Anyway, I've spoken to the person in question, and in short, the issue is resolved. I hope that whatever group it is who complains about me on this board, and also complains about this person on this board, find no reason to complain about this in the future. I'm sorry you haven't been able to bid against them for the past while because of whatever reason. And I'm sure you won't find this a problem again. Oh, also, sorry, thank you for the bits. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Mario, for the 1,000 bits. You don't have to support the bun. I think that if an adoptable artist has one customer who likes to buy from them, and they just choose to sell to that one customer for like the rest of their career, then, you know, they're allowed to do so. But I can't say that really. I can't really say that because, again, I have to be grateful for people's sentiments toward the work that I make. Oh, thank you. Thanks for caring about my happiness. I don't expect that. Linking me the vent board was a tasteless move, though. I don't know what kind of favor you were hoping to garner from making me read something like that. You can judge me for not having a thick enough skin. It's not really about that. It's more along the lines of, I wouldn't go out of my way to read something like this if I weren't shown. I didn't know that this kind of board, I didn't know that this particular board existed until they were like, this is the discussion. And then I opened it. I was like, yeah, discussion. This is some discussion. Sometimes you read the comments in YouTube. There's some very kind friends I've got who write nice stuff about me. And that's very sweet, but I usually don't read comments on YouTube either. I imagine I don't get any. Anyway, that's my complaint. Thank you for the kind words, despite the strong nature of the things that I've said today. I mean, I'll acknowledge that people need to vent, that for whatever reason, the fact that this board is going means that there's a desire for it. But as someone who creates and sells adoptables, and has done so for a long time in this community, I already know not to look in places like that. I'm never going to see anything good. When you get scanned from Macca's, no. Has Macca's scammed you before? Preposterous. The end though is that this conversation has I suppose created a victory for the people who vented about me. I guess I hope that they're happy and that this has opened up the opportunity that they wanted. A little bit like the tall poppies getting picked. When I think just because of how long-lived my community is, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything. People who spend a lot or who own a lot of my designs tend to be noticed by others who want them, right? And this is a natural occurrence, especially when nowadays I can't make that many designs. This issue wouldn't have arisen had I been someone who made 5 designs a month, rather than just releasing 1 design a month. You wouldn't acknowledge them. It's difficult. I don't care about sentiment in terms of allowing people into my personal circle. If someone who's crossed me wants to become my friend, maybe they won't be able to. It's a little bit different for the people who reside in my community, whose sentiment towards my designs is, it makes them desirable objects to them. Naturally, to some extent, I still have to respect that. I'm slow as sin. Oh my god, it's been 1.5 hours and I'm not coloring. Cripes. Hold on. We'll get there. But, generous of an adopt designer. I'd rather be generous than the other side, because I think that some folks are really wild here. No offense, but full offense. There's some super wild happenings in the community. Just talking topics, that's right. My entire stock. That's very sweet. I'm sure you don't want them. In the end, I'm very grateful that people still like my things or still want my things, and I think it's important to have a humble heart when it comes to even these sorts of encounters, because this is tame. I've butted heads with some really interesting people over the years. And I have to tell you, the worst interactions are with the people who love my things with the most passion. This I can say with absolute certainty. Oops. Thank you for liking my stuff. Thank you for liking my designs. I don't know, I try to like the stuff that I make for myself, by myself, and for as long as people are interested in them, hope that no one goes away disappointed with something that I made. You know, not disappointed that they couldn't get something that they wanted. Thanks for liking my designs, folks. I make them because I like them. And I endure the hairier parts of the community because I think that it's worth it. The style for the emote? Which emote? There's always going to be some salty people when it's a matter of money. There's always going to be kind of a side eye upon people who have a lot of my designs. I don't like this either, but I can't do anything about it. Oh, you like the... I like the yay emote as well. Thank you for using it with the tooth. I don't know anything about Genshin, but apparently it's also a wild ride. All media has different communities that go with it. You're welcome. Just talking about interesting people. I don't know how to make this clear, but I don't have any like genuine ill will towards the people who complain to me this way, or who are upset because someone has bought more of my designs than others, or things like that, because what can I say? The feeling is understandable. Like, sure, I can't afford the luxuries I want either. I feel you. And there is something that I could implement, which is something that I've been tossing about actually announcing or doing. But the thing is that this person, it's like one person in question. One person and one species, and they've been spoken to. So I almost feel like there's actually no need to beat a dead horse. Perhaps I should reply to say that if it continues, I would implement it, but I don't think it will. Jealousy is in every community. I mean, I certainly won't rat on the game or anything. I don't know anything about what happens in Genshin Impact. But, I personally don't play. I don't play mobile gear because, because I want to save money. Big number simulator, it's just the community rather than the game. I would say when it comes to it's just the community rather than the game, I associate that kind of sentiment with things like Undertale. Yeah, I have to buy groceries and I have to buy waffles. Guys, I can't be spending on Genshin Impact. And the occasional fashion test. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll crack open Dragon Nest and be sad over it another day. What if chat buys bun waffles? Well, as is mentioned on the board, the hand-holding event is going to be donation locked. Mostly because I cannot hold hands with all of you. So yes, be buying me groceries and other ways to make stream fun, I guess. Oh, gave your account to a friend. I see. Hope that they have been enjoying Genshin in your stead. Stream already good fun? I don't know, I think today I've said some pretty unsavory things. Well-intentioned unsavory things, but nonetheless not that pleasant to listen to. Yeah. It's about right. I'll settle for this. How are you doing, Sen? Are you ready for another exciting round of tabletop with Bun? Bun seems more happy. Did I seem unhappy? I think I seem tired because I'm very tired, but then you wanna cry. Getting it off your chest helped. Well, rather, I hope that if anyone who is listening has done anything relevant to the topics I've spoken about today, certain chat regulations, and also don't link me rant boards tagged under my name. I actually think that's about all. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the drink water redeem. I will drink water. Gosh. It's true that the me of previous years wouldn't have bothered to talk about the things that I talked about today, especially the whole ranting board thing, because I think the effect of saying such things is so negligible that it's just not even worth mentioning. Oh, good. Drink some water, Goldie. Oh, VOD, thank you for the drink water redeem. Drink some more water. Oh, shoot, thank you for the bun shock redeem. Hold on. Let me just make bun bigger. Bun big. And now bun shock. Thank you for the bun shock redeem. I hope the shock was good. Oh, I gotta make buns small, but I lost the oh, there we go. Bun small. Thank you for redeeming. Remember to save. Thank you, it's saved. Clip it. I wish I was interesting enough for people to clip my things and gather them into like a channel trailer. I think it's always been on my mind that I want to make some sort of channel trailer, but I don't play games, and I don't rage unless you call what I talked about earlier a rage, which I'm not angry. I'm truly not angry. I'm not angry. I'm just serious. Oh, Jack, thank you for the bun stretch redeem. No 3 hours of lost progress today. The progress wasn't lost. See, it's right here. My Sai has a very convenient autosave. Oh, thank you for the bun drink water redeem. Oh, I'm chugging the water today. Yeah. Saving for the bun swear. Bun swear. I know there's someone who wants the bun swear as well. What do you want it for? Gonna turn it into your wake-up alarm? Bun voice pack revealed. Bun treats you viciously. .mp3. Oh no. Are you really? I can't imagine why. I promise it'll be very unexciting, but I think that the way that I talk is so tepid that even when I was speaking to Michael earlier, I used caps on him to say wait or something, and he said, for some reason when you use caps on me, it's really funny. I said, what? Oh, really? I enjoy the caps, I guess, friend. A bun swears an alarm. Back when we were talking about things to create as like merchandise, but specifically sort of digital merch. You know, the prospect of having bun voice clips, bun voice pack came up, and the talk was kind of, I don't know. Could always say boring things like message incoming or what have you. Really? You feel bad using caps when chatting? I mean, I wouldn't be offended or anything if you did, but whatever gives you peace. Yelling in lowercase. You okay, Review? Because of the calm atmosphere is good. But usually if I'm going to roast someone, I'm going to do it calmly if possible. Not always. Sometimes. Oh good. That's great news. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know what I could say that would count as clickbait for this channel. Caps lock for happy things. I use caps. I do use caps. The enthusiasm is good. My unvillaining story, not clickbait. I mean, perhaps I could always just write not clickbait at the end of all of my stream titles. Not at all. You're welcome to do what you like. I guess personally, I do feel like caps lock has a level of loudness. So, bun versus ice cream take two. I saw it in the freezer earlier, and it's kind of... Bun mochi ice cream though, I don't know. Mochi ice cream tends to be pretty small, pretty palatable, not your regular giant 2-pint. Retiring as a villain bun, I became a hero in another world. That's the sequel story. No, I'm just kidding. Bun was better for the world before. Bun was better for the world before, and then now she is regular villain material. What happened between you and the ice cream? Sorry, trying to think of the most expedient way to answer this. So I did a stream once more than once, where I ate ice cream with a pair of chopsticks. And it kind of became a running gag because I never finished the ice cream. And I would always end up eating the same ice cream, and this kind of went over the period of a few months. And in the end, I decided that I would just eat it. I would just eat this ice cream. I would finish it after letting it sort of live in the freezer for several months, not being eaten, not getting much attention. And and I mean, it was fine because ice cream is ice cream. I don't think it's going to necessarily rot in the freezer. Perhaps it'll get old. It'll get kind of stale in the freezer, but I didn't think anything of it. Anyway, I ate it. And after finishing the ice cream, I decided I had turned off ice cream for the next... I don't know how long it's been, but I finished the ice cream and I haven't eaten any ice cream since. I, however, went to the supermarket to buy groceries, and I saw that there was this dairy-free ice cream that was in this nice little... not little, it's bigger than its predecessor, in a nice black container. And it was a flavor, some kind of caramel walnut flavor, and I thought, wow, that looks pretty good. Looks edgy. Could be eaten for my bun upgrade. I'll eat this next time I stream ice cream eating with the bun community. And so I bought it. And I haven't eaten it yet. But no. But it's there. It exists. I definitely bought it with the intention to eat it. Eventually. So, rest assured, it will happen. Time unconfirmed, but it will. With chopsticks again? Depends. Maybe I'll just eat it with a spoon. With 4 chopsticks, the ice cream will melt. Ah. Yeah, it will. So the ice cream that I ate in my initial chopsticks eating stream was like a pint. It was like a good old pint size. And I didn't finish it for a few months. But this ice cream container is about a liter in size, which is it's about twice the size of its of what came before. A spork? Fun is going to dual grill chopsticks. No, I mean if this ice cream is good and you catch me on a good day, maybe we'll be able to blast through it. No guarantees, of course. I mean, bearing in mind that I haven't actually eaten it yet. We'll get there. You know, we'll get there. I like ice cream, just not enough to eat it, which sounds entirely redundant. I don't know what to tell you guys. We'll get there by next anniversaries. Okay, for me who missed my first year anniversary. Oh. Not clickbait. Oh. I acknowledge the clickbait. It'll just be clickbait. I don't really think that I do a lot of interesting things here for you guys. Oh, thank you, Jenny. You guys don't have to do that. That sounds like a nuisance. Eating ice cream with chopsticks. Golly. Who would do that? Who in their right mind would... Better than eating with a coffee stirrer? Okay, look, I don't even think I have one of those at home. The clickbait is you eating the ice cream. Watch me just have the ice cream there and I just never eat it. Actually, no, that's kind of nightmarish. I'm really sorry. It'd be like a waste of ice cream in that case. Golly. Ice cream with a toothpick. Oh no. With a challenge, the bun endurance stream challenge is that you guys choose the utensil and I eat the ice cream. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Sounds like a recipe for a horrendously long stream. Oh, Mocha, thank you very much. Hot Twisted's a tub of mashed potatoes. You know, mashed potatoes sounds pretty good, but it's been a while since I last ate potatoes, come to think of it. So on one hand we've got like a teaspoon, and then on the other hand we've got toothpick, and then over in the corner as the other challenges we've got a coffee stirrer, and then maybe one of the straws out of my desk, and then there's a set of chopsticks. Really? I mean, they're always making interesting non-foods for like advertisements and photography, just to make food more beautiful. A whole box ramen packs. How big is the box? What kind of ramen is it? Because there's obviously going to be a huge difference between you know, your shin ramyeon and your classic mi goreng. Do I have a favorite type of instant noodles? Maybe just the classic shin ramyeon. I once got on call with some folks. I think Michael was there, and I ate the 2 times spicy budak, spicy chimkins. Budak, yeah, budak spicy. Oh, good night, bed. I don't eat that much. Don't eat that much in the way of instant noodles. In fact, I get really tired eating nowadays, so I eat and tire myself out. I don't have the energy to eat food. Burn photosynthesis. No, I actually just haven't been that well. No worry. I'm alive, and I was going to finish this dusty thing off stream at some point, but I know the bulk of you still wanted to see it, so here we are in the depths. Oh, folks, why the long faces? Just kidding, they're not very long. Why the round bun faces? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. I'm trying to make it something pretty. You ate too much noodles that you had to go to the hospital. Oh no. That's no good. I think some people have gone to the hospital over the spicy ramen challenges. I'm pretty sure that there's some spicy pepper challenges that make you sign a waiver. Stuff like that. Scary. Oh, bun with long ears or legs. Let's see. Oh, naruhodo, mama noodles. These are pretty small. You see on the package that's 30 times 60 grams, and 60 grams for a packet of noodles is pretty darn small. Like I would almost say that 60 isn't really quite enough for a meal if you're like an adult man, especially. Nihongo with bun. Oh, 2-pack packets of noodles a day and nothing else. At least put in an egg or some vegetables. Always a good way to make a packet of noodles a little bit more exciting. For a packet like that, yeah, I'd say that if 2 was going to make a meal, then they wouldn't last a super long time, right? Oh, Hiraga Night Zero, welcome. How does yogurt rank compared to ice cream? I imagine you specifically mean frozen yogurt. I think there's kind of a myth. There's a misconception in the minds of some folks that frozen yogurt is for some reason like healthier than ice cream. Whereas I don't believe for a minute that it is. I think if I was going to eat them, I'd prefer to eat ice cream. It's more like my relationship with dairy is a smidgen hit or miss. Oh no, Dan, your kidneys. That's no good. Did you? Yes, I did. When I was in sort of primary school, sometimes I would bring a packet of noodles to school and I would crunch them. I would open the flavor packet and I would tip it in and I would crunch up my noodle. I don't advise it, but it was pretty popular among folks in my class to eat noodles that way. So, janky face, I will fix soon. Golly. Ah. Cherry flavored frozen yogurt. I hope you like it. I mean, I think when it comes to frozen treats, just a matter of taste. Whatever you enjoy. For me, I like a classic McDonald's soft serve. The classic of classics. You like McFlurries? Oh, not. Oh, I see. So not even the frozen treat, just the regular. I see. Welcome, Faye. It is fun. I like plain McDonald's soft serve, no sauce. If I was ever going to get a sundae, I would get it mighty plain. But, oh boy, like I said, I haven't eaten ice cream since I finished that lunch. I'm sure I will lay hands upon that mystery butterscotch walnut. I forgot what flavor it is. I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah. The delightful container that's waiting for me in the freezer. I see. McFlurries. Please don't. Ben's so tired. I'll die. I will die. No, I won't, but I'll tell you that I did. Thanks for sparing, Bun. It's always appreciated. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Sorry, I'm I'm creaking along and thinking a little bit about the Valentines streams upcoming. I do want to have this finished before then. I'll try. I'll do my best to just crack this out for Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure it's only been 2 hours, but I feel like it's been a small eternity. Oh. There was something that I wanted to bring up and talk to you guys about. And what it is a sponsorship opportunity. Whispers that I think a lot of people get, and whispers. But, you know, I was thinking about taking it so that I could have some experience doing it. And just kind of seeing what it's like, because I've never done anything by sponsorship before. No, it's just your good old what is it called? Raid Shadow Legends. Something that pops up for many folks and is just part of stream elements, I believe. But when I looked at it initially, I thought that since I am not at all a Mobage player, I wasn't sure how I'd be able to entertain people for 2 hours playing this game. I mean, I don't expect anything. I think they just said, you know, we'll give you some cash if you can get like 10 people to download and play the game. And I've never, yeah, I've never done it. And even though for sure I am not exactly a gamer bun, I was wondering if you guys would humor me for some raid Shadow Legends. Well, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be for anything in particular. I don't think I'll receive many offers for that kind of sponsorship or anything of the sort, mostly because my content is so snooze, and I am so snooze, and if you've ever seen me play a game, you'll understand why you shouldn't sponsor me to play games. But, you know, if you guys would be willing to endure me while it happens, and if you know, 10 of you would be kind enough to download and play the game, then that would be, you know, that would be plenty. And we could just take it as kind of a new challenge for the bun. If it turns out to be kind of weird, maybe I won't do it, but I'm pretty sure that this is an opportunity that rolls upon many folks' doors. Bun is smooth, a smooth operator. I don't know how to play games. You may have noticed this from seeing me play anything before, but thank you. I talked to Maiko, who is again my very powerful and intelligent pro streamer mod pal, and he said, yeah, there'll be different milestones depending on how many viewers you usually get, and so maybe for you, you'd get like a milestone of 60 viewers. If you can get 60 viewers to download it, they'll scale your pay up or something like that. And I was like, you know, 10 is good. Like, if I could get 10 people who watch me to download and play this, I think that would already be a mighty success. No. I'm a little embarrassed, of course, because I'm, as you know, gaming is not. Just don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure you'll you'll get information about it if I end up taking the sponsorship. I don't know. I'm so kind of nervous about trying new things. As long as you guys would be open to it. I just know it's very different than the stuff we usually do, right? And Maiko spoke to me about how some streamers and such don't realize the effect that taking sponsorships and brand deals has on the viewers, on the viewership, I suppose the viewer experience. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to make anyone feel awkward or unhappy about me taking a sponsorship deal. And by sponsorship deal, I mean like 1 or 2 streams max. And yeah, please download and play this game, guys. Talk. It definitely won't be deeper than that. How long am I planning to stream today? Oh, the answer is as long as I can, but I'm pretty low on stamina. I'll get as far as I can, just getting colors down, but no guarantees. You might have to crawl away at 3 hours. Ooh, 3 hours or so. I'll go away and die and then come back. Thank you, I will. Desire to get things done. Thank you. The thing is that if I was going to accept it, I know you guys would find it funny with me, right? Like, fun? Playing a mobile game? And then being sponsored for it? Has a level of humor that I don't think I could ever achieve alone. So, it's not all bad, right? Not all bad news. Support the bun. You don't have to, of course. But I'm happy that there's some folks who will support me no matter whether or not I embarrass myself gaming or not. Thank you. Thank you for the kindly supports. It's too wide. Yeah. Thank you for the support. Whether or not I take the sponsorship, which I probably will just for giggles, whether or not you download and play the game, even if you come along to laugh at me, then that's fine too. I accept that it will be funny because I don't know how to play games. Watch my entire stream be I don't know how to play games. Also, I'm being sponsored to play this. And then me just asking people to download it and play it so that they can tell me what to do. Oh. Here's something I stuck in. Okay, so in preparation for Valentine's Day, so nothing huge is going to change about my overlay, but I have decorated with just a few flowers. So the overlay will be just a smidgen more flowery than it is currently. And also I have some hand-holding rules for you. So if we look in the corner here, here's my donation rules. So there's 2 tiers of Bun Donates. There's 2 kinds of hand-holding. One of them is just the gentle hand-hold, and the other one is the fan sign hand-hold. And you can hold whichever you like. And for the higher tier of donation, I will have a little canvas prepared and a chocolate, and I will scroll on the chocolate for you and then send it to you afterwards. You'll receive the bun chocos. So it's nothing too special. If you hold my hand, we'll just have a little chat for a minute. That's about it. Say if it was Key who No, wait! It's not now. Who is the anonymous person who just gave me money? Thank you so much. What? Oh no! What do I do? No. Don't worry about it. But... Oh, Tisk, no! Can't. But, thank you, Anonymous, for pre-ordering a handhold. But it's just a little thing to happen on the side. Now I have to find and enable this at appropriate times because I'll have guests coming and going. So if I'm going to do hand holding, it will very likely be at the end of each day, so I can ask you to redeem once a day. I can accept a hand holding redeem once a day. Gazes at you guys. Thank you though. Thank you for being supportive over the silly bun content. But that's all really. In terms of other things I have prepared aside from our sewer rave, the bun confessions. What if you buy multiple? You can't. You can't eyeballs you. I'll draw you up to 2 chocolates only. Bun stairs. Oh, the bun confessions bundle thing. No. I have a list of some fun confessions. Just stuff about me, I suppose. In the words of a very wise zombie idol VTuber, if you don't know me, you don't love me. So it'll be some stuff you didn't need to know about Bun. In fact, I think there's probably some things in there that people who've been watching me for a long time already know. But there's, I think I made like a paltry list of 50. Half of them are true and half of them are false. There's really no prize or punishment for getting anything right or wrong. And are curious about Bun trivia? I'm not really that interesting, but some of the confessions that I wrote down, I feel like I definitely hesitate to say in front of folks. Maybe I'll have to go back and remedy this later. That's fine. You won't be tested. Nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. Flustered and blushing Bun? You think you can make me flustered? Because you probably can. I'll try not to be. Okay. Oh my goodness. No. What I'll do... I don't know, this will be tough. I don't want to necessarily shunt everyone's hand-holding to the end of the stream, but I think I might have to do exactly that with the guest lineup. So if you want to hold my hand, maybe you'd have to wait until a bit later on in the stream. Until the guests have gone back home. どうしよう. Golly. Left-handed drawings coming back? No, unless you want your chocolate to be drawn with my left hand. Why? Why would you want that? Okay. One for each hand. No problem. You're tempting us. Wasn't my intention. No. I don't think it'll necessarily be like anything super fancy. I mean, despite how much I've been making previews and plugging it on Twitter, I'm mostly just doing that for kicks. Yes, it's exactly right. When I was pitching it to Sol, I was like, it's an akshukai, and then I was like, I don't know if there's like an equivalent for that aside from like fan meeting, and I think that's just exactly what it is. It's the fan meeting where I hold your hand and chat to you for a little while, and then you debate about what you're doing with your life, but you come anyway. It's okay. There's truly no need to. I mean, I don't want to pressure anyone into donating, because it's not quite as exclusive as a fan meeting, right? And if you don't get a chance to see the hand holding live, you can watch the VOD, or you can look at my Twitter video preview again. Here, hello, welcome. As long as there's no finger interlocking, there is finger interlocking. Your choice of hand holds. Oh goodness. No. Actually, did I have color at the end of this veil? Might have. Oh, Mocha, thank you for the then drink water redeem. Makes dusty noise. I'm not going to destroy you yet. You guys. No. I think it's pretty amazing if there's anyone who wants to hold my hand twice. Oh, that's something I have to do. I have to make a label. I have to make a label for whoever's hand that I'm holding at the time, so that I can type your name in. Type your name into the space. No, you don't. You can't, but the sentiment is appreciated. Oh, trying not to sleep? You're welcome to sleep. Sometimes people do come here and snooze. I won't be offended at all. Composing your soliloquy. Silent ever the poet, about to show everyone your poetry skills. But honestly, be free. I don't know. I'm just a little worried about when I'll be able to slot everyone's good and holding time in, but I'll do my best. Amber Gravity, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little while. It's a comfortable stream, even though Bun is just dying on the regular. Oh, hey. Discussing hand holding. Dying is not good for you guys. Make sure to look after yourselves. Oh my goodness. I hope it's 9:35 and I've just woken up, not it's 9:35 and I haven't slept yet, but I don't know your life, so hope that you're well. Scandalous. I know. I feel like it's been kind of scandalous ever since I mentioned that I like hand-holding. I shouldn't have let you guys know. How about linking arms? I like linking arms too. Linking arms is good. Pinky promise holding. It's pretty rare that I ever get to make a pinky promise with anyone. But I suppose that's good too. Hand-holding discussions. Very important. Let's see what this looks like a little bit darker. Not awful. I'll take it. Oof. Name your price for songs? Singing? Oh, thank you for the kind words about the draw. I'm just mulling it over a little bit. Just thinking that I wanted the whole thing to look slightly darker. You ruin the songs? What do you mean? I'm not a singing bun. I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. Bun is not a singing bun. Especially after my misadventures with my voice last year. It's been a little harder to maintain. At least I'm trying to keep it going. I'm glad if you like how it's turning out. I'm endeavoring to get at least if I can melt the lines for this, down, I will be able to make some appropriate fixes. Yeah, things. Oh. The ban Rick Roll. It's so bad. Please don't tell people about this. But at the same time, here I am thinking, oh, I think it would be nice if people made clips of me, and then the clips of me are this. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Then I was talking to my friend about how if I was an interesting VTuber, I would have maybe like an editor who would take highlights from my streams and make them into fun videos, and I was like, that would be great, except I'd feel like a fake because I'd be pretending to be an engaging and fun streamer who makes interesting content instead of what I usually do, which is a step above sleeping on stream. That should happen. Are there fun times to be shared? I mean, that would be nice if there were, but I just said, well, since there's nothing really like that, I heft all of my VODs onto YouTube without editing them. I said if I had the knowledge, if I had the power, if I had the sheer RAM to edit my videos, perhaps I would, but I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if I was some kind of gaming streamer, then it would be worth doing. Oh, thank you for the kind words, saying that my stream is enjoyable or that I'm not a boring VTuber. Thank you. I mean, at least I try not to bore everyone to tears. Except I don't mind if you fall asleep, which they seem to contradict the two. Having the video proof that I was ever interesting or fun and engaging to someone is kind of a personal reward. Feels like something of an achievement. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I don't have chat commands. Silent. Is that a poem? Our fingers interlaced, a smile on your face. Oh, what better a place in this digital space to sit hand in hand with an audience so grand. What a wonderful plan for this earthly span. It's wonderful. Thanks, Silent. Good content. Oh, you. Look, everyone's so charmed by Silent's poetry. Now everyone's in love with you. That's okay, of course. Of course, I understand. But I think it's great. I wanted to read the Amontillado for you at some point. Not that I would read it very well. I think when I was going through it, I was a bit for hums over the words. Sharing writing sure is hard. Oh, it is. It to be a hard time. But you're brave to have done it. Thank you. Still thinking about things we could read next. It is. I had no idea what to expect, but you did say it was a story of revenge and, well, exactly as advertised, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, you want to hear me coughing into the mic? No better story to choose, I guess. Anything for you, sir? Okie doke. Let's see. This character is so pretty, thank you. I'm glad you find them pretty. I feel at this stage the only thing I can say is I don't hate it. Yeah, let's put that in. Oh, haven't blitzed the lines yet. I actually want to fiddle with this a little. So. Fictions. Sometimes a dangerous, sometimes a wonderful place to dabble. Hope someone writes fun fan fiction someday, or that I'll have content where people will make other derivative work. Hope you write whatever you enjoy. Funny you say that, is it? I suppose, despite some of my sentiments toward people who are less scrupulous about taking things from me or using things that are important to me, I do ultimately think it would be nice if, you know, maybe bun things in particular, if people would continue thinking about the Eru story, or you know, whatnot, even if I did happen to go away. I'll do my best. I will, do my best. Fun will remain forevermore. Okay, honestly, I should blitz the lines already. Okay, the lines are dead. Here we are. Let's forever and a day. In the words of my very good, very clever friend, life is short and unpredictable. And, you know, I like to thank you guys for your time, because I think that time is just so valuable. And of course, money is important. Why wouldn't it be? We need it in everyday lives. Whereas time, time is not something that you can earn back for yourself from others. Whereas if maybe you work a little harder for one day, you can earn back some of the money that you lost or you spent. Thank you for spending time with Bun. I just saved, thank you, Mario. But anyway, in that sense, time is very precious. Once it's gone, it's not going to come back, so I appreciate that for a resource like that. People are willing to spend it, and not even a small amount of it, here with me in Bun Stream. Willing value well spent. So thoughtful. So articulate. Okay. Not really important things enough to call them worries, but indeed, thank you for listening to my garble of thoughts. My blathering words disguised as thoughts. Oh, that's a wise word. You only need to be afraid of standing still. I see. It's a fascinating sentiment. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate the comfy vibe. Yes. I'm glad that there are people who feel comfy here. Also, glad that some of you are willing to chat that as well. Obviously, if everyone came here to fall asleep, then I would just be talking to myself the entire time, which, you know, sometimes I do, but... Oh, Pop! Thank you so much for the gift sub. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. More flowers blooming within the chat. Not from my eyeballs, but from you guys. Thanks. Dance, poetry. No, that's very friendly. This is the part that I think is captured the most on stream, because I think it is comparatively the part that just takes me a small eternity to get through. But I think after this point, the design's not going to see a lot of change. Thank you. Fireplace. You know, back in the days when I was a bit more ambitious, I wanted to draw like this reading setup where it was like an animated live 2D scene, but it was Bun sitting by like a window, like a snowy window, and there would be like a room with some cozy sort of, you know, like hanging mobiles, but that sort of decoration. Very light vibes. Sort of a comfortable place, like a bun atelier, if you will. But just yes, and I'd be animated sitting there and reading along to whatever book it is that we were tackling at the time. Sadly, I don't think I can manage to actually put such a scene together. But I did think about it for a while. You know, it would feel less like an overlay and more like a CG from a game or something. Sounds lovely, but it's not quite as lovely if I have to try and wrangle the making of it. So I think I got to trying to sketch some ideas, and then I thought, oh, I can't do it. I don't have enough power to get something like this done. Suppose this is just why you need the power of imagination, so you guys can picture it in your minds. I'm still streaming. I'm trying to make good progress with my thing. I think this is good enough. I'll give it a brief tidy over later, but for now I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna put this oh dear. I'd love it. Thank you. I managed to blitz the lines, and now I will possibly not continue working on stream, but I will surely get to finishing this design soon. Hopefully before Valentine's Day. We shall see. Thank you for the kind words. Always. And despite the somewhat harder-edged tone of conversation today, yes, thank you for listening. Thank you for coming, everyone. It's always lovely to hang out. I'll just dip away to perish over yonder. Oh, how convenient. I'm already in my coffin. Puts on my waving hand. I sincerely hope that by the next time I hop on stream, which will probably be Futureland Valentine's Day, that my bun rave emotes will be approved. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them so that we may all rave together. Looking forward to the bun rave. Yes. And hopefully it's a good time. I'll see you all soon. Good night. Good night. Good night. I can't.